Everybody, Gunston Undercover. Today is Friday, November 23rd, 2018. And it's a cold day here in New Jersey. It's supposed to warm up tomorrow into the 50s, but for now, it's in the low 30s. And the day is starting to wind up. To show you a nice little sunset. We're having a nice fall day here. No wind, the way I like it. I don't like windy days. I prefer to be no wind. So we have another walk and talk chat here for you, and this has to do with this migrant caravan. I call it the Wiseguy Caravan. Now all these news programs out there on YouTube, I don't have TV, so I couldn't tell you what's going on with the cable networks. I just know what I see on YouTube. There are some channels that I know I can watch and I get the real story. But they like to refer to them as the migrant caravan. I refer to them as the Wiseguy Caravan because they're coming here with nothing. I watch some of the reports. Oh, I have nothing. I got no money. I just got the clothes on my back. And they just expect that they're going to get here and somehow magically a job's going to appear. Magically money's going to appear. Magically they're going to have some place to live. That's what makes them wise guys. They just assume. And you know what? I like to have all those things too, but unfortunately it doesn't work that way for me as an American. I don't get those things. Nobody's sending me money. Nobody's paying my rent. Nobody's paying my health insurance. I have no health insurance. I'm hoping, I pray every day that I don't get sick, because if I do, if it's anything tragic, I'm in trouble. I'm in deep trouble. And at 58 years old, the odds are starting to stack against me. But I'm watching them, and and I hear the crybabies out there. They say, oh, they're just poor people trying to make a better way. Well, that may be true to some extent, but I don't buy it. I see a lot of women with kids, so we know where that's going. Welfare and food stamps and Section 8 housing. I see the men out there. If they don't get jobs, what are they going to do? They're going to be robbing and stealing. And they just assume there's a job waiting for them when they get here. Well, I got news for you. They might want to go see how many illegals are staying on the corner in the morning that aren't getting picked up. And now I see they're getting to the border. And I hear them shaking the fence and doing all these things and all yelling, Viva Honduras! Viva Honduras! Well, they're not interested in the American way. If they wanted to really get our sympathy, as I say, they should say, Viva USA! Viva America! Or, thank you, taxpayers! We love you, taxpayers! We love you, America! We want to be part of you, America! But they don't. They say, Viva Honduras! Viva Honduras! I don't know, you're not winning points with me, that's for sure. So I think our president's doing the right thing. He's going to shut that border down. They're not going to step 1 foot over the line, and they're going to sit there. And it's Mexico's problem, because really Mexico's the one who's let it get this far. And I hope Trump shuts everything down, and I hope not one Mexican car makes it over this border. And Mexico's economy will start to feel the pinch, and they'll do something about it, because Mexico is responsible for them getting from one end to the other. Imagine it, 4, 5, 7,000, whatever it is, 10,000 wise guys came through their border and they did nothing about it. I mean, I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed, but obviously Mexico is enabling it. They might not directly be helping them, but they're enabling it by not doing anything about it. And they made it from one end to the other. People getting them rides, buses. We all know who's financing it. George Soros, donating money to different organizations. But that's what's going on. But the real problem here, the real reason they're here, has nothing to do with sanctuary, political asylum. It all has to do with money. And they would not be here unless you Americans that are giving them aid and comfort, meaning a job and a place to live. If you weren't doing what you were doing, they wouldn't come here because there'd be nothing here for them. So I want to say this to all the American businesses out there, all the lovely American liberals, whoever you are, white, black, rich, poor, whoever it is, anybody that gives aid and comfort to an illegal is 100% responsible for what is happening at the border right now. It's not Trump's fault. It's not Hillary's fault. It's not Mexico's fault. It's not Honduras' fault. It's not the little immigrant trying to get here's fault. It's you Americans. You Americans who have hired them and rent apartments to them and give them aid and comfort are responsible for what's going on at the border. Everybody else that's involved in it is a victim because of you. You caused this, and that's why they're here. Scott Undercover. Till next time.